The Jewish Week on JN1.
Leaders of the American Conference of Presidents of major Jewish organizations have been visiting France to show their support to the Jewish community. The visit comes at a time where French Jews are experiencing an increase in anti-Semitic violence. It was a mission born out of concern over the security of French Jews. France was the scene for the murder of 3 Jewish schoolchildren last year and is home to the world's 3rd largest Jewish population. As a result, it was a likely choice for leaders of the American Jewish community.
When an event such as the horrific thing that happened in Toulouse happens, we are not just deeply affected by it, not just sympathetic to it, but it's as though it happened to us. The French government officials, local and certainly national, are acutely aware of the problem. It is in no way a state-caused anti-Semitism in any way that I can discern.
The trip to France is part of the Conference of Presidents' annual mission to Israel. U.S. leaders met with President François Hollande and other top government officials, as well as heads of religious communities.
President Hollande spent a great deal of time with us about what needs to be done to ensure that all citizens in France are able to live their lives in peace. And I was also pleased today that we were able to visit the Great Mosque of Paris, where we were able to see solidarity between the Jewish community and the Muslim community.
Delegates described their gratitude towards the Great Mosque of Paris, which helped save the lives of more than 15,000 Jews during the Holocaust, proving that the two communities can live together in peace. A veteran activist for interfaith dialogue, Imam Hassan Shalgumi, said the history of the Holocaust was as much the history of Muslims.
The Holocaust is a black stain in the history of France. As Frenchmen, it is also our history, and not just that of the Jews. The more we fight against racism, the more we will protect ourselves against it. In 1940, Jews were the #1 target for the Nazis. But today, it could be Muslims. Muslims must be aware of the seeds of racism and hatred.
A message of hope in a place of sadness. It was here at the Janty Memorial, the site of a former detention camp, where some 70,000 French Jews passed on their way to Nazi concentration camps. Many praised Mr. Shalgumi for his bravery in denouncing anti-Semitism, an action which has earned him round-the-clock police protection. However, most agreed that the risks of inaction against extremism were even far more dangerous. America's jury came to France seeking reassurance about the security of French Jews, and they didn't leave empty-handed. With a message of peace and unity, government officials and Muslim leaders succeeded in dispelling their fears about rising anti-Semitism. This is Christina Riccello for JN1 in Paris.